good afternoon. I'm Meteorologist Chita Craft, and we have a line of showers and thunderstorms here right around your lunchtime hour. This is going to continue through your afternoon. So let me talk about the timeline, what you can expect, of course, now and in the future here over the next 3 days. So this is our cold front. This is what's producing the showers and thunderstorms from Wharton, Fort Bend, Harris, right through Liberty County. Throughout the afternoon hours, some of these thunderstorms are going to grow in intensity. You see a lot more of that orange and yellow on the map, and some of the lightning strikes popping up right around Bush Intercontinental Airport, 45. You see Hawthorne Place, north side of the Beltway, and then right along the west side as well, right through Attucks, Katy. So if you typically commute on that west side, it is coming down pretty hard. Right through Mission Bend, portions of Sugar Land, we're tapping into some showers as well. Fulshire, Richmond, don't be surprised if you start to get some showers. But here are some of the heaviest downpours that we're tracking right now, from Aldine to Roslyn there, right through Hunters Creek. Again, there's Attucks, Memorial Drive. So these are all areas, but I'm expecting these showers and thunderstorms to kind of start to populate here, areas south and even north. This cold front moved in from the north, and that's what's going to continue to try to push offshore. Unsuccessful. It's expected to stall out and over the next 2 days create rounds of rain. So you'll see a little bit of a lull, and then you'll start to see some of these showers and thunderstorms populate yet again. So from Wallace, East Bernard, Beasley, these are all areas that are tapping into some rain for your lunchtime hour. But check out what's an interesting portion of this. This is a really big cold front impacting millions of people right through the Great Lakes region. Look at all of these storm reports, from hail, damaging winds, the tornado warnings that are in effect for several states. What we are expecting here, as far as the severe weather goes, the amount of rain that we're going to see over the next 3 days. Now, we're pretty dry. In fact, we need some rain. I don't know about your yard. Are you saying, hey, we need a little drink or two? So for a lot of us, this is going to be beneficial, great news, beneficial rain across the area. But I am expecting isolated spots to see street flooding, and I want you to be prepared for that. So high water spots will be likely over the next 3 days. Another big component of this cold front is the big drop in our temperatures. Check this out. We're tracking 50s area-wide by early tomorrow morning. Now, this is the overnight hours, but notice some of the deeper reds. Those are some of those stronger thunderstorms expected to produce anywhere from a half to maybe a quick 1.5 inches of rain that could create some high water spots. And then rounds of showers and thunderstorms will kind of continue with that trend. 8 a.m. Thursday, we're still tracking showers and thunderstorms right through your midday and afternoon. Notice how these thunderstorms are fairly concentrated, I would say, in town and north of town. By Friday, that starts to shift a little further south. So even 10 o'clock Thursday evening, we're still tracking showers and thunderstorms around. Overnight into Friday morning, here's 10 a.m. You're still going to see another day with the threat of these isolated high water spots. And then once we get into our overnight hours into Saturday, I think we'll see a few showers before sunrise Saturday, and then that should be about it. We're actually going to trend a lot drier midday through our afternoon hours on Saturday, and then especially for Easter Sunday. So how much rain are we talking about? I think area-wide 3 to 5 inches of rain. This is a really nice scale. So when you're looking at some of the red here, that's indicating between 2 to 4 inches of rain. And if we get that over a 3-day period, I think we'll be okay. Maybe we'll see isolated high water spots, but overall, this isn't a citywide flood threat. Now, when we start to see pockets of the yellow or some of the orange, that's when we're getting in above 5 inches of rain. So, and models struggle with pinpointing exactly where these thunderstorms are going to set up. If we do see some training where one thunderstorm develops and then it redevelops over the same area, that's really what creates that flood threat over isolated spots. But overall, if we can pick up this rain over a 3-day period, I think a lot of us need this rain, and hopefully if we can spread it out, it'll just be good news across the board, making for a really wet and soggy Thursday and Good Friday, but then clearing pretty quickly. Again, most of the showers that here are on your 7-day for Saturday should be before about 7 o'clock in the morning Saturday. So we trench drier. We start to dry things out Saturday afternoon. I think Sunday, your Easter, is really looking dry, and next week should be really nice. So the timeline that we're focused in on is today, Thursday, and Friday. Cold front moves through and stalls out. I know this is a live stream on all the platforms right now, so I'm going to give you one last look at the radar so you can see. Or you know what I wanted to do? I wanted to show you these temperatures too. This is really interesting. When we get these cold fronts, watch how it splits our viewing area. So let's say right now you're watching anywhere from the Woodlands, maybe even Jersey Village, Tomball, Cypress. Temperatures are kind of flirting into the 60s. Now, once you head south of town, if you're in Friendswood, League City, Kemah, towards Galveston, take a look, you're in the 80s. So we've got a pretty decent temperature split. 62 in College Station, 83 at Hobby Airport, 80 degrees right now in Galveston. Eventually what will happen is that cold front that I was showing you on our radar, as that moves southward, all of our temperatures and our winds are going to be shifting directions. Winds will be out of the north for most of your afternoon hours. That's going to add a little bit of a cool to the air. And then, of course, rain is going to bring in some rain cool there as well. But those temperatures behind this front will be dropping. So right now here, this is a live look at our radar. West side of town starting to tap into some rain. The West Beltway moving in to the west side of the loop there. And then on the north side of the Beltway, right through the big airport, you see the lightning strikes as well. This will continue through the afternoon. I would say, let's say for carpool pickup around 2:30, 3:30 this afternoon, it's going to be hit and miss if your kids have after school activities, soccer practices, maybe some baseball games. Again, it's going to be where you live on if those games and those practices kind of get underway. As far as the lightning rules, you're going to have to watch out with some of these thunderstorms because that's going to impact some of the practices and after-school activities. Broad scale, though, let's say northwest side, you're getting a big break, and then areas south of 45 there. But overall, this afternoon, you'll start to see a few showers and thunderstorms continue to grow in intensity, and then I think some of our heavier downpours are going to start to kick in overnight and then for the early morning hours tomorrow. We have got you covered here at KHOU. You can always check our social platforms or go to khou.com. We're going to continue to give you some live updates here, and of course our newscast this afternoon and evening with meteorologist Tim Pandagis starting at 4.